Thank you so much. From number 2 up to number 4.
Hi, I'm Jess. This is for everyone except from Zach. How did it feel?
Okie dokie.
How did it feel to be killed off the show?
Oh, heartbreaking. It was terrible. Are you kidding? It was horrible. It was really hard for me too because obviously the very beginning we were all really close and we were friends. I was living with Nina in an apartment at the time. I had to move back home. I mean, Sarah and I talk about this as well. It's not easy to leave a show like that. But I just became a fan then and was watching all my friends on the show. And then anytime they called to have us back, it was really exciting and fun.
Look, as much as we do this for the love, we also like to pay our bills. So there's always that moment when you find out being killed off. You're actually being fired from your job that's paying you and feeding your family. So there's that aspect of it. But obviously, Julie met up with me beforehand, told me we're killing you, but we're keeping you around. You'll still be in the episodes. So that softened that aspect of the blow. But here's the thing, like. For me, I get a script, I do the script. You know, one of the most valuable things I learned from training in London is say the words and fuck off, right? And this has become a lot of my approach. So you don't overcomplicate it. You say, you mean the words, you say them, you get the fuck out of there. There's a lot of dilly-dallying with certain types of acting, method acting. Anyway, I wasn't too bummed because I felt like it was also an important thing, a story to tell. Because if no one dies and everyone lives happily ever after, that shit ain't real. It doesn't happen, right? What? It's true, come on. There's all kinds of stuff going on in the world. You gotta show it all. You gotta hold a mirror up to nature. People die. And we have to see the repercussions of that and how people overcome that. And I think Bonnie's connection to Enzo passed after death, and she was still able to connect with him. And I think that power that she developed from that was an important part of the storytelling. So I always give over to the greater story, Now, I know you didn't include me in this question, but I'm on the stage, so I want to say something. The beginning of the Vampire Diaries was kind of like being on Survivor, because you didn't really know what was going to happen. I mean, they didn't tell us that they were going to kill any of the main characters off. We all moved to Atlanta, and then they did. I mean, it was like ripping the rug out from under us. I mean, I personally was pretty pissed off when Kayla happened, because everything was so uncertain. And you're like, wait, so am I going to die? Who else is dying here? I just kept coming back. So that is the hard thing about this job, is we're the last to know almost anything. And they expect you to move and give you a check and say, all right, yeah. And then they're like, okay, later. That's the difficult part of this job. You have to get used to improvising and being on your toes, right?
The toughness of being an actor, for sure.
Yeah, so I guess the earlier question, what department would I want to play? Actually, I'm going to go back and say producer.
Yeah.
So.
Producers of safe spot. We've just got under a minute and a half. I'm really afraid, guys. So let's a couple of quick fire. Number 3, we're up to. Bless you.